From Tampa Bay streaming news leader, this is ABC Action News.
Hello, I'm James Tully. Greg D has your full forecast coming up. But first, here are your ABC Action News headlines. The family of a worker who died on the job at a Polk County landfill holding a press conference today. They're calling for a more intensive investigation of his death and possible criminal charges. Authorities say Aaron Henderson was in a porta potty earlier this month when a bulldozer crushed it with him inside. The Polk County Sheriff's Office investigated, and the chair of the County Board of Commissioners called it a tragic accident. However, Henderson's family says the actions of the bulldozer operator were criminal and negligent. Today's news conference is at 3:30. It's being held jointly with Black Lives Matter Restoration Polk, Inc. That organization says the family has hired the Benjamin Crump law firm, which is known for handling civil rights cases. We're going to have a crew at that news conference, and we'll bring you updates on air and online. Tampa's City Council Chairman is at the center of a sexual harassment investigation. The city released a 60-page report yesterday. In it, a former legislative aide makes allegations against Chairman Orlando Goods. She alleges that Goods made crude comments about women's body parts and about sex, and that he called her overly sensitive. A federal judge put a lawsuit tied to the Piney Point disaster on hold as state receivers work to close the Manatee County site permanently. Environmental groups are suing multiple agencies, including the Florida Department of Environmental Protection. The order claims the groups showed no evidence the court-appointed receiver was working in bad faith, so the judge put a 6-month stay on the lawsuit, looking to come back to the issue in October. More than 200 million gallons of wastewater was discharged from the site into Tampa Bay last year to avoid a possible breach after a reservoir started leaking. A data company has just come out with a list of the best cities for outdoor living in the U.S. Dwellix named Lake Butler, Florida, as the best city for outdoor living in the United States. The rankings were based on the number of parks, trails, and outdoor spaces in addition to climate. Even the number of trees were considered. The community in our area that ranked the highest, Englewood. They came in at 50th. Next was Inverness, Crystal River, and Sebring. And you might have noticed we featured several of those cities in our community shows. You can find all sorts of fun activities to do in Crystal River and Sebring by searching the city name on abcactionnews.com. Scientists say they found a way to use a new gene editing technology to create hypoallergenic felines. A study found that gene editing may be able to eliminate a protein that's the major cause of cat allergies. Researchers are hoping to produce cats that make little or none of the protein. The Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America says up to 3 in 10 people in the U.S. are allergic to pets, and cat allergies are about twice as common as dog allergies. Now here's Greg D with your forecast.
Incredible what they're doing with gene editing. Hey there, everybody. We're seeing temperatures into the upper 80s today, warmer than yesterday. But this is still not going to feel all that bad thanks to very dry air. Dew points falling to the low 50s later in the afternoon. Plenty of dry air around, no rain, very few clouds out there as well. And the winds will be light, so getting out on the water, some really good conditions. Most bays should remain smooth as we go into the afternoon. Although I'm not expecting rain today, quite a bit of rain expected in the 7-day forecast. I'll update you that on my Twitter feed at Greg D Weather. James?
Greg, thank you. Get your news 24/7 right here on ABC Action News Plus.